All right, that's about 6 cups of my diced potatoes. These were frozen, or about 4 pounds. Now I'm coming in with my ranch seasoning, and I am going to generously season this. There's a lot of potatoes in here. We want them to be super tasty. All right, now I've got some medium cheddar, but you could always do a sharp cheddar if you like that. Perfect. Now I am also gonna add in a Colby and Monterey Jack cheese. This is my absolute favorite cheese, and I love how melty it gets, and just, it's my favorite. Now I'm coming in with some crispy bacon, and I did just cook this up myself right before we got going here. I like it crispy. You're gonna want it to be in smaller pieces, so I'm just using my kitchen shears to just cut this up. Ooh, look how beautiful that bacon is. Really just is my absolute favorite. I like bacon, I like prosciutto. If you're not a bacon fan, tell me why. And if you are, tell me why. You know what? Look at that. This one is so crispy, I could just crumble it. Now I'm gonna bring in my Philadelphia cream cheese. I wanna break this into smaller chunks, so I am just putting my little slicer dicer on here. Perfect. And that just put it into all smaller chunks for me so easily. Of course, you can just cut this by hand if that's more your deal, but I like to do it this way. All right, now I have got some chicken broth here. I am going to just add this right into the pot. I like to use a low sodium chicken broth often, but they were out of it at my store. So I'm just using this organic kind, but I hardly ever use organic, and I don't think it's necessary, but it's a personal choice. Alrighty, I'm gonna get my lid onto my crock pot here, and I'm gonna put this on high. We are gonna let this cook up for 2 to 3 hours, and then I'll show you what we're doing next. All right, that is 4 15.5 ounces of black-eyed peas undrained. 2 10-ounce cans of Rotel. All right, now I got my Cajun and Dooley sausage. Just 1 13-ounce sausage cut into pieces. 1 white onion, just roughly chopped. Now I got some red and green bell pepper, and these are just, you know, not too finely diced, but they're diced. Beautiful color. Now we're making the holy trinity of flavor here: onion, bell pepper, and of course, celery. And this is about 4 stalks of celery diced up into pieces. Look at these beautiful colors in here, gorgeous. Bringing in the heat, we have got 1 jalapeno just diced up into small pieces. Woo, I can taste the spice in the air just from putting that in there. If you don't like jalapeno, if you don't like spicy, leave it out. Now I'm coming in with my garlic, and I like how fun and easy this is to squeeze. I'm gonna use the equivalent of probably about 6 cloves of garlic because I love it, but y'all do it to your taste. Now we got our Cajun 2-step seasoning. I'm gonna be liberal with this. How's that looking, Marty?
That looks great.
Not too much?
Not too much.
Okay. No, don't put any more though.
Nope.
Okay, that was the right amount.
Pretty salty stuff.
Oh, okay. Now we've got some black pepper here. I am just peppering this up. I think this is gonna be so tasty. We're not gonna put any extra salt because we already put salt in, so just the black pepper. Now I've got my beef broth. We're not gonna add too much of this in here because I'll show you later, you'll see later. I'm just trying to add about 1/4 of this container, maybe 1 cup of beef broth in here. All right, y'all, this is a Southern classic. This is good luck for the New Year's. You gotta get them black-eyed peas. Marty, what do those black-eyed peas do? They stare the new year in the eye and bring the good luck?
I guess.
All right, we're gonna Google it
I
and
haven't
get back to you. Well, they are for New Year's, right? The black-eyed peas.
Yeah, and then normally ham, I think, but I
Oh
like
yeah,
to
and
use a
ham.
little sausage.
Yeah, but this sausage is good. You could always use a pork sausage in here if you wanted. But we like the flavor of the andouille sausage. So that's what we're using in this Southern classic. Perfect for New Year's Eve or any time of year. And this is gonna bring you good luck all year long. Put my lid on here. I'm gonna put this on high. We're just gonna let this cook for about 2 to 3 hours and then we're gonna have a delicious supper. All right, that is our 24-ounce package of little smokies. Green bell pepper. Now red bell pepper. We're coming in with a diced white onion. This is 1.5 cups of that, one of each pepper. Now I've got some yellow mustard. I'm probably gonna add in, I'm sort of doubling this original recipe. So I'm gonna put in about 4 tablespoons of just our French's regular yellow mustard. If you like a different, you can always use, a different kind of mustard instead of regular yellow. Now we've got our Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, and I'm gonna add in about 1.5 cups of this. We're just eyeballing here. Already, I've got some dark brown sugar here. Now I'm gonna put in about 2 tablespoons, of this. Of course, you can use light if you prefer. I personally like the taste of dark brown. I did put in about 2.5 tablespoons. All right, now we're gonna add in about 4 teaspoons of Wash Your Sister sauce. Did that look like 4 teaspoons to you, Marty?
It did not.
More?
One more.
Teaspoons?
Okay, that's it.
All right, thank you. Alrighty, y'all, now we've got a whole ham steak here. Now, I was gonna use this for a different recipe, but I thought it would be great just to get some extra ham in here. It goes great with that barbecue sauce, with those little smokies. So I'm just gonna be cutting up our ham steak. It's a very affordable cut of meat. I think Marty and I absolutely love the ham steak. If you haven't tried it yet, you should definitely give it a try. It is a crowd favorite around our house. All right, y'all, we got our ham steak all shredded up in here. Now we're of course adding in our classic Bush's baked beans, one of our absolute favorites. Y'all, this is such a tasty, delicious, easy meal. Perfect to make for the Super Bowl. People absolutely love this, go crazy for it in our house. Now that was a 55-ounce can, and I have, like I said, kind of doubled this recipe, so I'm gonna put this 28-ounce can in there too. Plus we got a lot with that ham. The ham, the onions. We've got all of our bell peppers in here, those little smokies. Y'all, this is gonna be so delicious. We love to serve this when we're having company over to watch the game. It's just one of those easy recipes that is just so unbelievably tasty, delicious. And we've got company right now. You might have heard someone's having a little bit of allergies back there. But yeah, we're just getting this all mixed up. What do you think, Marty? Does that look pretty good?
Looks pretty good to me.
Okay.
I mean, we can.
No. We can what?
I was gonna say we can mix it as it cooks.
That's a great idea. That mustard, that Wash Your Sister sauce, that barbecue sauce, this is gonna be so tasty. All right, so now you can choose, either put this on low for 3.5 hours to really get those flavors baked in. Oh, excuse me, high for 3.5 hours, or you can put it on low for 5 hours. Dealer's choice. Pork tenderloins into my crock pot. Now I'm bringing in a bowl. 2 cans of whole cranberry sauce. Perfect. Now I'm coming in with some brown sugar. I'm gonna add 1/2 cup And that's cool because it wasn't tightly packed, so that's perfect. Now I'm coming in with my chicken broth. I'm adding 1/3 of a cup to that. Apple cider vinegar. This gives so much flavor. It's so good. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of this in here. This is already smelling amazing. Now I've got my squeezed garlic. You can use fresh garlic if you like. I like how quick and easy this is. It's about 1.5 tablespoons. All right, I'm gonna use 1 heaping tablespoon of cornstarch, just like that. Now I'm gonna add in a little bit of salt, maybe a little more than that because we've got 2 large tenderloins in here. Large and in charge, huh, Marty? I don't know why your name came out funny from my mouth. A little bit of pepper. Ooh, y'all, this already smells so good. All right, I'm gonna break these up. We're gonna break up I like the whole cran. If you wanna use the other kind, you can, but whole cran is the best in my opinion. And now we're just gonna kinda get this all mixed together. This is a super delicious, easy, wonderful holiday meal, but it doesn't have to be the holidays when you have this. You can have this anytime. I like those pork loins. You can find good deals on them. This cranberry just gives it so much flavor. That apple cider vinegar really adds a dimension to the taste. The chicken broth, all of our spices. Ooh, this is just smelling incredible. How's that, Marty?
Looks good.
Okay.
Smells good.
Smells really good. All right, y'all. Marty just asked me to please add 1 packet of onion soup mix. He was like, it's gonna go so good with this, and you know what? We're gonna give it a go. I'll let you know how this turns out. If it doesn't turn out, it's gonna be Marty's fault, y'all. So I listen to Marty. I'm just kidding. I'm sure it's gonna be great. This
First
smells
mistake.
so good. Ooh, yummy. All right, time to layer this on top of those beautiful pork loins. Wonderful. Came out so good. I'm just gonna use my spatula to spread, cover these entire loins. Perfect. This looks and smells incredible, y'all. Alrighty, y'all, time to put the lid on top of the crock pot. So I'm gonna put this on high for 2 hours. You could also put it on low for 4 hours if you like, but this is gonna be an easy, delicious meal, perfect for the holidays. White onion, green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, red bell pepper, fresh garlic. Now just do this to taste. I like a lot of garlic. Now I got 2 large breasts and 1 more breast. Coming in with my old El Paso fajita seasoning. Oops, let's get that out of there. Now I'm gonna put half of this onto my chickens. Perfect. Just give that a little rub in there. And now I'm gonna flip these breasts over and put the other half of my fajita seasoning. And I'm just gonna rub that all into my breast. Just massage it. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit more garlic on this side. Look at that, just falling right out of there. Perfect. Half of a lemon, and I'm just gonna squeeze this lemon juice all over our chicken here. Oh, it looks so juicy. 2 cans Hotel chilies and tomatoes with the juice. Perfect. 1 can Hatch diced green chilies. All right, we're coming in with the other half of our white onion. The green bell pepper on top there. Red bell pepper. And the yellow. Ooh, that looks beautiful. Now I'm coming in with the other half of that loin. And I'm just gonna squeeze. Oh, that juiciness right on top there. Put my lid on my crock pot. I'm putting this on high. And we are gonna let that cook for 3 hours. Alrighty, we've had this on high here for 2 hours. So now what I'm gonna do, I've got my heavy whipping cream. Oop, I gotta remove the little thingy. It smells so good. Oh my gosh, cheese and bacon and potatoes. It smells like a loaded baked potato. It smells so good. So we're gonna be putting a cup of this in here. Ooh, beautiful. Alrighty, now I got my immersion blender here. Kind of like, oh. Well, we needed to fully immerse it. And we are just gonna start blending this all together. This is gonna be so tasty. You could always add cornstarch to this if you wanna thicken it up. I might use my spoon to get some of that down in there if I feel like we need to move things around in here. But this was so easy. Hearty winter meal, so tasty. We're just gonna keep blending this baby. All right, y'all. She is blended, hot, and ready. Now I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit extra cheese on top for some color. I've got 4 sticks of bacon, 4 sticks of bacon, pieces of bacon that I left over from earlier. I reserved this to crumble on top. Perfect.
I always say sticks of bacon too.
You do?
I don't know where it came from.
I don't know either. And I've got some green onions here. We're just gonna cut these just like these for a little bit of color. Y'all, are these not the biggest green onions you've ever seen? If y'all have Smart and Final where you live, that's where I got these. Biggins. Biggies. I got my ladle here, my bowl. Oh, make sure I get myself some of that bacon. Ooh la 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 la. I don't have the squeezed sour cream, but this'll do. All right, y'all. And you know what? You could cut up your own potatoes and do everything from scratch. I was just showing you the quick, easy way to use the frozen pre-cut potatoes, but this is a super easy way to make a delicious semi-homemade holiday side dish. You can make a big quantity in your crock pot, enough for everyone to have some at dinner, and it frees up your oven. All right, can't wait to try it. Oh my goodness. This is delicious, y'all. Loaded mashed potatoes. You gotta try it. Alrighty, y'all, we've had this going for about 3 hours on high. Of course, you could do this low and slow, you know, for 5 or 6 hours. Look how beautiful those black-eyed peas look. Oh my goodness. All right, we just got a little bit more to add to this. I'm gonna throw my rice in here. Now, I just used the pre-cooked Ben's Ready rice. I didn't microwave it. If you want to put uncooked rice into here, then you could do it at this time also, but you're gonna need more liquid. I used only 1 cup of that beef broth because I knew I was gonna be adding my rice in later. But if you wanted to, you know, cook your rice with this the whole time, I would recommend using 3 cups of that beef broth just to make sure that there's enough moisture to cook up all that rice. Ooh, this is looking really good, Marty. Smelling amazing. Alrighty, we're just gonna put our lid back on here for about 15 to 20 more minutes, let that rice fully heat up and integrate, and then we're gonna be eating. Alrighty, y'all, we just let this sit in here for about another, I'd say 20 minutes. This is perfect timing. Ooh, look at that. It's getting all thick. That rice. You know, this black-eyed peas, this is good luck to eat for New Year's. It's good luck to eat anytime, really. Oh, those big onion pieces, I just love it. We got our protein in here with that sausage. This is gonna be so hot, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna blow on it first though. The trifecta of flavors with those bell peppers, that celery. Is the onion the other part of that? Okay.
I think so.
This is so good. We're gonna be chowing down on this all week long. Leftovers to get that really good luck popping. And you should do the same. You gotta try it. Alrighty, y'all, we had this on high for about 3.5 hours. Look at our beautiful floating smokies here. That ham, this smells so good. It smells so sweet. We've got those peppers and onions. I cannot wait to help myself to some of this. Oh my goodness, I love baked beans. I love little smokies, and I love ham and bell peppers. All right, it's pretty hot. The nice thing is we can just leave it in here on warm. Oh yeah, look, it's bubbling. Leave it in here on warm. People can grab some when they want it. Perfect for our Super Bowl party. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's the best little smoky I've ever tasted. Probably it was very soft and puffed up kind of in our sauce. Wow. Sweet, savory, delicious. For game day, y'all gotta try this. Alrighty guys, we had this cooking on high for 2 hours. I am just going to pull out these beautiful tenderloins, show you what we're working with here. Oh my goodness, they were big, they were heavy. Look at these beautiful pieces there. Look at these gorgeous pieces of tenderloin. Whoa, this one's big. Oh my goodness, okay, I'm very excited. I just cut myself off of a piece here. I think this flavor is gonna be amazing. It smells so good. Look at that, perfectly cooked. Moving this guy onto my plate here. Perfect. I'm gonna grab some of this beautiful juice and sauce. Gorgeous. Look at that. That fell apart so easy now that I don't have my big spear through it. So easy, so good. Pork tenderloin in the crock pot. You gotta try it. Alrighty, it's been 3 hours, and I'm just gonna take my lid off my crock pot here. Now, I'm gonna kinda give this a little stir, mix around. Look at these vegetables are perfectly cooked. What I'm gonna do now, grab my chicken, and let me see here. We got 1 chicken, 2 chicken. I don't want all my vegetables for right now. And then 3 chicken. I'm just gonna place that onto my crock pot just like that. And now I'm gonna come in with my knife and I'm just gonna, ooh, this would just shred right up maybe. All right, now that we got oh, now that we got all our garlic chicken cut up to smaller pieces, I'm just gonna return this to our crock pot. Just like that. Perfect. We're gonna toss this with our vegetables, our onions, our tomatoes, that fajita seasoning. It's gonna be really good. All right, now I'm coming in with my corn tortilla and I'm gonna just place some chicken and my peppers in here. That looks really good. Now I got some Mexican style shredded blend cheese. Then I'm just gonna place a little bit of this on there. A little bit of salsa. And I'm gonna top this with a touch of sour cream. Great. All right, now we have delicious, easy fajita meal that is perfect for the whole family to enjoy. Really good flavor, so easy to make. You gotta try it.